IEEE of the Lebanese University Faculty of Sciences برا الفنار. بدي أعرف عن الكوميتي تبعنا. أنا جابرييلا شبلة chairperson، هارود توبجيان vice chair، منصور عاد secretary، ماري بال الكوهوف treasurer، إليدي نواب master، ودكتور ماري نوال جميل our advisor. وقبل ما أعرف عن our speaker for the session بدي أقول مبروك لهارود توبجيان our vice chair لأنه صار the student representative of Lebanon section. We are proud of you.
Thank you.
اليوم حنتعرف أكثر عن how can IEEE help us in different ways with our speakers, Dr. Nadine Abbas. Dr. Nadine is an assistant professor in the Computer Science and Mathematics department at LAU. She earned a BE degree in Computer and Communication Engineering from NDU. She received her ME and PhD degrees in Electrical and Computer Engineering from AUB in 2011 and 2017. Respectively, Dr. Abbas has received several awards, including a visiting researcher position in 2012 at Intel Corporation USA, in addition to a scholarship from the Lebanese National Council for Scientific Research and NDU's Engineering Research Innovation Award. She currently serves as the Membership Development Officer of IEEE Lebanon Section and IEEE Communication Society Lebanon. She's the Vice Chair of IEEE Women in Engineering Lebanon and Technical Lead at Beirut AI. وكمان our speaker, Cybele Ghanem. She's an electrical engineer from the Lebanese University Faculty of Engineering, Roumieh, specialized in computer and telecommunication engineering, and also holds an M2 degree in telecommunication, networking, and cybersecurity. And she's the new student activities coordinator Lebanon section. ما راح أطول عليكم بقى. دكتور نادين مساحة إلك.
Hello, thank you for the introduction. I would like to say that I'm really happy to be here today, as usual. Congrats, Harut, also Cybele for new roles. I know we're lucky to have you actually, and proud that you joined us in the IEEE Lebanon section, and proud to have you in Lebanon in general, with all your achievements and all your contributions. They are more than appreciated. So thank you in advance. Regarding my presentation, I will share with you my screen. So can you now see my screen?
Yes.
Is it full screen?
Yes, full screen.
Perfect. So what I'm going to talk in this presentation, I'm going to talk about who is IEEE, why is IEEE important, what are the benefits of joining IEEE, and definitely I'm going to be brief, yet I'm going to share with you some experience that we already have, and we already shared also with Harut when we went to Tunisia, and it was really, I was glad actually to meet him there. I met him before, but it was the first time to meet him in person there. And I'm really proud and glad to tell you that we had a huge impact on other countries, and we made really, in addition to the professional experience and that we gained, actually, we already met several friends on a personal level, and we built our connection. So maybe we can share this also with you briefly at the end. Now, let's start with who is IEEE. IEEE is the Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers. It's a non-profit organization, منظمة غير هادفة للربح. It's the world's largest technical professional organization for advancement of technology. Why am I saying that? ليش عم أقول إنه هالقد IEEE مهمة؟ The community is more than 400,000 technology and engineering professionals around the world, more than 160 countries. They are all trying to contribute to IEEE, contribute to the advancement of technology. We have more than 125,000 student members, more than 3,650 student branches, and we have more than 343 sections in 10 geographic regions, and we actually do belong to region 8. IEEE and IEEE members, they are really very active in research, and you can see that we have many conferences around the world. We have many journals and publications around the world, even standards, they do belong to IEEE. And IEEE work on standards in different fields, different research areas like ranging from robotic, computational intelligence, communications, biomedical engineering, electric power and consumer electronics, and definitely it is really highly cited. Publications, conferences, technology standard, and professional and educational activities. As technical societies, we have 39 technical societies in general, and you can see here the ones highlighted in yellow. We have them currently in Lebanon, and you can definitely join them, and you can take advantage of all the activities that and the events and the knowledge that they share with their members and with all the IEEE members in general. About IEEE Lebanon section, it's established in November 2004, and it got the license on July 2006. It is considered one of the most active sections actually in Region 8, and we were able to prove ourselves in several domains. We got this year, and by the way, when we were in Tunisia, Harut also received an award on behalf of the Lebanese University, and we got them also on behalf of the AUB. Hopefully next year, maybe you can be one of the recipients of these awards. We got several awards, and I want to tell you that despite all what we went through in Lebanon, last year and the year before, to 2021, we were able actually to keep our members, and we try to support our members as much as possible. And we got the 2021 Outstanding Section Membership Recruitment and Retention Performance. We got also several awards. You can see them here. And these are our social media if you would like to check more about our events and our website and know more about us and the team. What are the benefits of joining IEEE in general? What I can say, build your knowledge, your network, and your profession, in addition to many more, and I'm going to talk about them briefly. Regarding to knowledge, you will have access to the latest technologies, newsletters, Spectrum magazine. We do have an IEEE TV, where there is a channel specially dedicated to students. So you can watch this channel, you can follow up on all the most recent technologies, interviews, workshops. We have also the IEEE Explore digital library, where all the standards, the document, more than 5 million documents. And you can see there all the, if you are interested in research and the state-of-the-art technologies, the most recent technologies, all you have to do is to go there, search, and you can get several conferences, open access documents, or journals or publications or proceedings of specific conferences. More also, you can get knowledge from all the events that we provide or all the societies the events that are organized by different societies, technical societies and different affinity groups. And I'm going to talk about affinity groups. Also, Harut is a member of the Young Profession, one of the affinity groups. And I'm also the vice chair of the Women in Engineering. I'm going to talk about that later on. So in terms of knowledge, you are in good hands. You will have access to several things that will actually build your knowledge and will introduce you to the latest technology, trends, industry news, and events. Regarding your network, well, this is very important. You will know about many opportunities that you didn't know about before. Maybe when you interact with someone, you will know about an opportunity. One of the opportunity was to travel to Tunisia to represent Lebanon, for example, and we were able to meet there and build our network and also collaborate with others and meet other people and learn from them, in addition to the technical workshops. So always you're going to win when you join IEEE. So in a way. So for example, we have the IEEE Collaboratech. Collaboratech is a platform where you can find many opportunities you can find interviews, you can find tutorials, you can find, you can also, if you have any idea, for example, you can discuss it with an expert. Using Collaborative is a platform that actually will, if you want, unite. It will make all the members collaborate and talk to each other, and you can have access directly to the experts. In addition to different opportunities like professional career opportunities, for example, you can throw there your CV, you can get some notifications. We have also the, well, actually, there is one thing that I really like to enjoy. It's also fun. And I think Cybele will talk about this later on in details, the IEEE Day, right, Cybele? So we have a challenge during the IEEE Day, and it's a week, actually. It's not only one day. So during the week of celebrating the IEEE Day, we have several events, we have several discounts, you have several challenges, and one of those was raising the flag. It was a challenge. You can get badges and collect them. So you can get get badges, and you can actually raise the flag of the Lebanon section. We have also the IEEE student branches. So what I recommend is whenever you have the chance, directly go talk to your student branch and to the committee, and they will actually lead you to or will actually tell you about several opportunities that you don't know about activities, about competitions, about events. Maybe even joining the WhatsApp group is important. You know about opportunities that you didn't know about before. So about events maybe from a society or another student branch, a topic that you're interested in. So they will actually provide you with support, and will provide you some opportunities that you didn't know about before. We do also have the IEEE Young Professionals, and I really mentioned IEEE Young Professional here, other than societies and affinity groups. IEEE Young Professionals, they are one of the affinity groups. It's an affinity group, but I always try to make them special because they are special, and this year I think they would do a great job. And Harut is he's taking part of the committee, right, Harut?
Yes, me and Cybele. I am the secretary and Cybele is the treasurer.
So I think you know, I'm really sure, actually, pretty sure that you will do a great job for the next 2 years. And actually, the role of young profession is not you join as student and then that's it. No, after graduating, the main thing is actually to get a job, right? So one of the things that young professionals will provide you is some opportunities like training, for example, like if you're interested in idea and you want to have some mentorship, training, accelerated programs. Sometimes we had before some MOUs with different companies, and I'm going to talk about them later on, like site visits. And in addition to that, I'm sure they will do an excellent job in hosting several amazing events that you will be able to benefit, and then you can bridge actually the gap between your college graduate life, and in addition to the industry and real world. In addition to that, the societies, we have several societies that I'm mentioning here that you can join, definitely. Some of them, they have reduced prices for students. Some of them also have free membership for students, so check them. If you're interested in one of the areas, go check them, and you will get some notification whenever they have some events. You will be invited. Maybe you can sometimes, if we host some conferences, and for example, the Communication Society is hosting or organizing, so maybe you can get free access to the conference. So you in addition to the technical seminars that will be there, or talks, you will be able also to interact and network with all the experts there. So whenever there is an opportunity, take it. In addition to that, we have the affinity groups. Affinity groups, as I mentioned, young professionals. We have life members, and we do have women in engineering. I'm a little bit biased to women engineering, by the way. So I'm going, which I take part of the committee. So I'm of the executive committee. This is, I'm sorry, this was outdated. It's 2022, 2023, or actually 2023, 2024. 2024. So I serve as the vice chair, and I proudly can say we did amazing events last year, and we were able to get the Exemplary Affinity Group Award for the year of 2021. Hopefully next year, let's see what will happen. The young professions will take it, or women in engineering. But in all cases, you will be taking advantage of that. We will be providing you with the best, hopefully, with the best events that you will really benefit of. These are like a summary of some events that we had last year, and hopefully this year we'll be able to have also some interesting events, starting from Data Science and AI Day with Beirut AI, celebrating the WIE 25th anniversary, also some technical events, like we did a workshop about the design of off-grid solar panel system and battery sizing, and you can see here some pictures and some certificates that were distributed during the event. We also have, as the IEEE Lebanon section, we do have also several challenges, including last year, for example, we had the Lebanon IoT and AI challenge, and in 2021 we got the third place at the Arab level. They went to Dubai and they were able to get the third place. We have several partners in this event only. However, I'm going to show you also the partners, the IEEE Lebanon section partners in the next slides. We have also connections whenever we have, as I told you, whenever we have conferences. Sometimes we invite all our student members to benefit from the distinguished speakers or seminars or talks during the conference, or even to help in the conference. So you can add that also to your CV. So you build your CV in addition to building your network. Also, you build your profession. On a professional level, what you need to do is have, like, instead of being a student with the student email, you can use IEEE email. Also, we have a job site. We have also continuing education. Like you always learn, you have always access to interviews, to tutorials, accelerated also programs, also awards and scholarships. So IEEE try as much as possible to recognize their members. So this is why we got awards, if we were able to really have an impact on the society and definitely in our country, even in our region. We have several MOUs, like for example, Alpha, Ericsson, Nokia, نقابة المهندسين, Travelers. These are some of them. What else? And more. Yes, we have some discounts. It depends. They may vary by region. However, let me tell you something, that's starting this year, or the last 2 years, we had 50% discount on the IEEE student membership, and the IEEE Lebanon section tried to support as much as possible. This year, we, as IEEE, they allowed all the countries with low income, they are eligible for discount. So there is no need for a promo code anymore. All you have to do whenever you register, it's just $14 for a whole year. What else? What I would like to share with you, and this slide is really very dear to me. You can see here we're representing Lebanon, and you can see here Harut. Cybele was not with us, but hopefully next time. It was in Tunisia, and it was last August. We went and we represented the Lebanon section in the Young Student and Young Professional Congress that was held in Tunisia. And you can see here more than 40 countries were there. We had the chance to meet the IEEE president back then. We had the chance also to meet the Region 8 director and the Region 8 director-elect. In addition to all the student members around the world, more than 40 countries were there. And we really have very dear friends right now. You can see here we got 3 awards, and this is here in the cultural event. Wish I was able to include the dabke. Harut was leading the dabke. So عملنا dabke. It was really very impressive. Everyone was dancing with us. Everyone was sharing with us our culture and what we had to share with them, actually. And I had also the opportunity. By the way, let me tell you something. The IEEE Lebanon section was really supportive, and they covered our fees there. So the travel expenses, so some amount of the fees. So you can feel that you belong to this family. In addition to that, I had the chance also to meet the president-elect, who is currently the president of IEEE in the Region 8 meeting. He's here. And I had the chance actually to tell him more about Lebanon and about this small country. And then this is actually the IEEE Region 8 meeting with the president. Here we have Antonio, who was the director of Region 8, and now we have the new director, who is Ben. And here also, in addition to these events, as I told you, we have many conferences, and this is a YP meetup, and it was held in Jordan. And I had also the chance to be with them, and I met with several people there. And by the way, one led to the other. So, and I know that Harut maybe can, and Cybele may share with us their experience. Once you are an IEEE member, you will see that if you join one event, you will see that you will be able to have several friends, and then based on these friends, you can build your network. They will tell you about more events. You will join more events. So your family or your circle will be bigger, and I'm really proud and to have this huge IEEE family. This is it from my side, and if you would like to know more about IEEE Lebanon section, please feel free to contact me, or feel free to check our website and our social media. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor. حدا بيحب يسأل الدكتور نادين شي سؤال concerning IEEE? Feel free to unmute or raise your hands.
By the way, try always to interact. Whenever you have the chance, do it. Take the chance always. And hopefully next time, maybe we can have in-person event. It will be more interactive. Like you will feel like more comfortable.
Okay, إذا ما حدا عنده أسئلة. Okay, في منصور raised his hand.
Yes.
سأل سؤال. What about when we graduate? Could you tell us about IEEE after graduating?
Definitely yes. Let me tell you something. Once you graduate, okay, you are an undergraduate student or graduate? Yeah, you're doing your master's or undergraduate, you'll be, or yes?
Undergraduate.
Perfect. Okay, so let me tell you. When you start with IEEE, you are a student, right? You are just a student member. Like I was a student member. Back, and by the way, when I joined IEEE, it was in 2006. Okay, I joined as a regular member, as a student member, regular student member, and no one knows about me. No one. Okay, but what I did is I took advantage of IEEE, and I tried as much as possible to get involved. Like for example, now if you are interested, you can go to Collaborative, you can explore Collaborative, you can check some experts, talk to them, watch some interviews, and if you're interested, you can get their contact and talk to them. Okay, this is one. You can also benefit from other side. Like for example, you're talking. Harut now is here. He's the student representative. You can talk to him and tell him, I would like to volunteer. So why not volunteer and be part of this community, right? So you give to the community. Once you give to community, you get back. You get back several things, actually. You can get back opportunities that you know about. You can get back for example, to know about a specific event. And then in this event, you're interested, for example, in pursuing your graduate studies. Maybe this person who is an expert in this domain will have a very distinguished talk, and you will be able at the end of the talk to talk to him and ask him if they have an opportunity to go and do your master's or graduate studies or a PhD. Maybe, I'm not sure. Maybe an event will have an expert in the industry, or for example, the YP or the IEEE Lebanon section, they are organizing a competition. So now you are an undergraduate student, but not only that, but you are also encouraged to be involved in several activities. Maybe in a mentorship or accelerated program, maybe you have an idea of having a startup for your own, okay? So IEEE will help you actually to get this, either as a student or a graduate. Let's say you graduated, okay? Once you graduate, there is a phase, right? Either graduate studies or industry. Maybe whenever you're there, you can be connected to several, for example, the YP, they are holding an event like a career fair, maybe, Harut, I'm not sure. It's just to have to talk with industry, how to build your CV, how to or some opportunities, right? So you can also by this you can also connect to the experts, talk to them, and see if they have some available positions or available opportunities, or maybe they can actually highlight several other positions so you can benefit out of them. Okay. And what else? Even if you are in the industry, or if you are a volunteer in IEEE, it will not end here. You know why? Because always we have active members, and these active members, they are already experts in the domain. So always you feel that we are giving back to the community. We are taking from the community and giving back to the community. So it's always, even when you are professional, now I am an assistant professor, and still I can benefit from IEEE whenever also I give to IEEE, because being involved, you will be recognized, and it's a cycle.
Yes, definitely.
I will try to be short. But really, I'm passionate about IEEE.
Yes, ولا يهمك.
Sorry for that.
كمان كتب منصور إنه you mentioned a job board for IEEE. Could you elaborate more about it?
Yeah, you can find, okay, you can go to Collaborative, and you can find there some job opportunities, or you can even some job opportunities, or sometimes at the IEEE level and section level, we do have exchange of opportunities that we share with the students, and usually young professionals are active in that.
Okay,
yes.
Thank
Yes.
you. ما بفتكر بقى في أسئلة. إذا في you can raise your hand.
Or you can
Yes.
just contact me by email, or we can schedule. Yes. Okay.
Thank you,
Continuous
Doctor.
education. Just sorry, I got the
Yes.
question just about continuous education. Continuous education, it's life. It's a life. You know, you will never stop learning, right? So you always have access to workshops, to tutorials, and to advanced talks and distinguished, given by distinguished speakers. And already IEEE, they have their own distinguished list of speakers. They do have that, in addition to having like, you know, that the library of IEEE is really huge, and they have like maybe the advancement of technology. And if you want actually to check something really reputable and you can reliable, definitely the IEEE Explorer and everything that's there, the standards, the journals, the most recent publications. Deal?
Yes.
In addition to tutorials and workshops online.
Okay, thank you, Doctor.
Anytime.
هلا رح نكفي our session with Cybele. Cybele, أنا حطيت post. You can screen share.
Are you able to hear me well? Okay, great. One moment, I will share my screen. Okay, let me know if you are able to see it.
Yes, بينت من عندك.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you so much, IEEE ULFS-II FANAR, for inviting me today to present more about the benefits of IEEE. And I would like to welcome everyone who joined the meeting. You are going to learn more about how IEEE will benefit you, and a bit more about all the tools that you can use in IEEE in order to advance your career, and for personal also personal advancement as well. So first, as Gabriela already introduced me, I am the Student Activities Coordinator for Lebanon section for this year. And I would like to tell you a bit about me. So I am an implementation and support engineer at Envigo. I am a computer and telecommunications engineer graduate. I hold a master's degree already. She already said that. And above all, I am an IEEE volunteer. And this is one of the most important things about me, that I am involved in IEEE. And actually being involved in IEEE helped me to achieve all the rest. So IEEE actually unlocked everything for me. And I hope it does the same for you. Okay, so now I want to show you the member benefits of being an IEEE member. So I included in this slide 4 of the main benefits that you can have through IEEE. The first one is IEEE Explore. Then you have IEEE TV, IEEE Spectrum, IEEE Collaboratech, and there are lots of other benefits, of course, as well. But I wanted to include these 4 ones, these main 4 ones, just to show you how you can benefit from these tools in order to start in your IEEE journey. So first, the IEEE Explore Digital Library. So in all of my slides, you will find some QR codes. If you scan them, you will get the link to all what I'm talking about. So now I'm explaining about IEEE Explore. You will get the link to the IEEE Explore library if you are scanning this QR code. So make sure to scan it to go to the website. And this website, it is actually the gateway to trusted research. So IEEE Explore has 5 million documents. All of these documents, there are some research papers, some journals, some conferences, any educational material that can help you in order to prepare your research, in order to maybe prepare some projects for university. And all researchers, they are always trying to share their researches on IEEE Explore, because it is the main resource that everyone goes to get the best documents and the latest documents. So I included here 2 links, so 2 websites, because in the Lebanese University, we used to have the IEEE Explore access, but now we don't. So I know that you want to have access to all the documents. Most of them are not free, so you have to pay for them. So in order to get them for free, you can use any of these 2 websites, the Library Genesis or Sci-Hub, and they will help you to get the papers for free. So if anyone downloaded it already and uploaded it on the website, you can download it as well. And it will help you to get your research papers for free to start your research. But of course, IEEE Explore also has some free webinars. So when you are an IEEE member, you can log in using your IEEE account, and you will have some support distance learning, remote work environment that will help you. These are webinars that are on these topics that will help you in your career. They will help you to enhance your career. They will help you to become someone who can work remotely, because after COVID, they were thinking about these topics. And these webinars, they actually happen every month. So every month there are multiple webinars that you can actually check and get them for free. So you just need to scan this QR code that I included here. You can screenshot it if it's easier. And when you scan it, you will get all these webinars, and you can request the ones that you want, and they will be sent to you by email. You will get the link to check them for free. Okay, so second, I wanted to explain about IEEE TV. So as its name indicates, it's actually an internet-based television network. And IEEE TV is an award-winning one, so it won an award. You can scan this QR code in order to get access to IEEE TV. And it has special content for IEEE members. So if you go to the website, you will get to see multiple things that are special to members. You will get to see, for example, this events field. And this field, it can help you because when you go there, you are able to see some event showcase where you can see all the speakers, what they talked about. It is a section that is very divided to see everything related to one big event in IEEE. And you also have some educational content, some members-only program. You can even download and transcribe the videos if you are a member. So you can see these, you can download and see the transcription. And it helps you a lot if you want to learn more about some topics that are related to IEEE, to engineering, to computer science, to technology. So all of these, you can find all of these topics on this website. So if you want to go there, just scan the code. Next, I wanted to include the slide about IEEE Spectrum, because you also get through your membership lots of IEEE journals. And this one, it is the main one. It is the main publication of IEEE that everyone will get for free with their membership. So it's an award-winning magazine. It presents some news, some stories, some special reports, even podcasts, videos, and infographics. And all of these can be found through this link if you scan this QR code. So you will get access to everything related to IEEE Spectrum if you scan the code. And also, if you are a member, you will get every month a magazine for free. And when you get this magazine, it will open up just like a normal magazine. So it's very cool, actually. It's not just a link that you go there. It opens like a magazine. You can click on the pages and you can click on a video and watch it. It's very interactive and it includes very new topics. So, for example, sometimes I get some emails about latest research of NASA, for example, maybe top 10 robots in the world. So something like this. It is very, I don't know, it's very vibrant. It's very interesting for everyone. And you get this for free every month. And you are able to see all the previous magazines as well. So you will get the latest one and all the previous one. Next, I will talk about IEEE Collaboratech. I think Dr. Nadine already mentioned it, but I wanted to let you know that in IEEE, there is a website where you can get everything with your membership. It's just like the Facebook of IEEE. So if you scan the QR code, which is shown here on the left, you will go to IEEE Collaboratech. You can create your own account. And this is where you can actually connect with anyone from IEEE. So it actually helps you because you can join some technical community. So for example, there's a community for biomedical engineers, a community for AI lovers, etc. And in the community, there are all the topics that you actually love about this technical community. So for AI, when you are in the AI community, you will get, for example, the latest news in AI. You will get some competitions. You will get all these posts that are in the community, and you will be notified when anyone will post a new post about these topics. You can also collaborate on Collaboratech, and that's why the name is Collaboratech. And you can collaborate in a workspace. So it's like a group where you can actually post everything. You can have some tasks in the group. You can have a post and comment and include some pictures, some files. You can even link it to your Google Drive, so you can see your drive there. It's very flexible, and it actually helps you if you want to work with your team. It's a great way to work on Collaboratech. It also has lots of things like jobs. It helps you also to access IEEE Spectrum, and everything is over there. So why do you want to join Collaboratech? I already said most of these, but I will repeat them quickly. The first one is to network, because everyone on IEEE, when you have your IEEE membership, you just need one click and you will automatically create your IEEE Collaboratech account, which is linked directly to your membership and to your IEEE account. So you will be able to connect with professional people, and you will be able also to participate in posts and be noticed and be, if you want, let anyone else notice you and see how you are discussing a specific topic, for example, and engaging with them. The second one is the community that I already explained. The third one, collaboration through the workspaces. I already explained this. You will also be able to advance your career because you are able to search for jobs on the website. So it also helps you to search for job opportunities. And there are main jobs, like for example, in Apple, sometimes I see some jobs from Apple and Google, and you can see some very big companies that actually post the job opportunities. So it's very great to see it. It also helps you in your research. Not only you have access to the IEEE Explore, IEEE TV, all of these through Collaborative, which is the main platform. You can also have access to some specific tools that are available in Collaborative to help you in your research, and also mentorship, because you are able to find a mentor. If you are an IEEE member, you can find another member who can maybe help you on your research, maybe help you in any topic that you want. Like, for example, you can become a mentor or find a mentor that can help you in leadership. And this person can follow up with you and maybe keep meeting with you in order to help you. And all of this for free, because we are all volunteers. So it's a great way actually to connect with IEEE people and to have some great connections. Now, next, I already told you about all the tools and all the, if you want, benefits that you get by being a member. But you also have the chance to compete in international competitions by being a member of IEEE. And I wanted to include 3 important ones. The first one, it's the IEEE Extreme. I think most of you already should know it. If you don't know IEEE Extreme, please scan the QR code and go there. It is an international coding competition. Last year, there were almost 15,000 participants all around the world from 65 countries. And there were 6,000 teams all around the world. And it's 24 hours of programming competition. So you start on a Saturday at 3 a.m. in Lebanon. It starts the competition. And then it ends at 3 a.m. on Sunday. It's a weekend. It happens in October at the end of the month. And actually, you can participate as part of a team. So you just need to have your membership. You can participate with anyone who is also a student or graduate student and who has a membership. And you will need to be proctored by an IEEE member. So the people who already graduated and have their membership, they will be able to proctor your team, which means they will be able to help your team and support your team if you have any technical difficulty. They will help you to remind you of the new questions that will be posted during the competition and keep track of your progress. So this is the importance of the proctors. And participating in IEEE Extreme is very important because when you participate, you are able to practice all the skills that you have in computer, in coding. And this will help you because it helps you in all entrance exams for top companies. And some of the people who put the questions for the IEEE Extreme competition work actually in Google. So you can see that it's a very high level competition. The second one is the IEEE ULFS-II. ULFS, it actually stands for Youth Endeavors for Social Innovation Using Sustainable Technology. You can scan the QR code if you want to know more and go to their website. This competition, it's actually new now in the Middle East. It was last year in 30 countries, and there were 3,000 participants. And this year, hopefully, in Lebanon, we'll try to have some participants as well in the competition. And this competition, it involves six tracks. So there are like 6 competitions in one big competition. And you can choose any one of these to participate in. So the first one, it is the innovation challenge. So you need to be innovative, have an innovative idea, of course, which is sustainable, use sustainable technology. And you will need to present your project for this challenge. So it is a project competition. The second one, it is Junior Einstein. It is for high schooler, not for us, for the people who are between 12 and 17 years old. So it's not for us. The third one, it is the maker fair, and this one, it is a product. So you present a product that you are already working on or that is already in the market, in the competition. This is a bit more advanced than the innovation challenge, and it requires to have a real product to present. The fourth one, it is the We Power. It is for women. It actually wants to empower women in power and empower their ideas and on energy and on power. Also, the fifth one, it is the special track. So the special track is actually for any of the four topics that are included here. So anything that is related to educational technology, edtech, to medical technology, biotechnology, fintechnology. So all of these, any topic that is related to these, it is actually in the special track, and you can actually present your project in this track. And finally, the I Engage track. This one is different from all the rest because it is more, if you want, oriented to engaging with the industry and engaging with the companies. So it helps you to get the skills that you need in order to engage and advance your own career. So I Engage track, it is a very career-oriented one. So these are all the tracks of this challenge. This year, they will try to start it in Lebanon. Oh, I forgot to tell you something also about this. There will be a final competition this year that will happen in Egypt. So it's not very far from here. And in the final competition, they will choose one winner from each track. So if you participate in the tracks and you go to the final competition, you will be participating against all the participants from all around the world. Next, it is the IEEE Entrepreneurship Week. And actually, part of the Entrepreneurship Week was this year's event, which is Lebanon Entrepreneurial Leap. And it is a free event that happens in Lebanon. And it is organized by the young professionals with some ambassadors. It is a pitching competition. So if you have an idea for a startup, for maybe you have a plan to have a product, you can pitch your idea in this competition. And there are lots of prizes because we have lots of partnerships with lots of companies in Lebanon who can help us, and accelerators who can help the teams as well. So 10 teams actually presented their pitches in the final competition this year, and 3 of the teams actually won. Next, I wanted to explain more about volunteering outside of the university, because actually being limited to your university, it will not help you to expand beyond ULFS-II and into all of IEEE. So you need to try to volunteer, if you like volunteering, of course, outside and in international opportunities. So I actually wanted to include the volunteering portal. This is a very important website. I hope that you will save it because it will help you a lot to advance your career and to become recognized worldwide. So you can scan this QR code and go to the website. I got lots of volunteering opportunities through there, and I included some of these here. I got into the IEEE Collaboratech, IEEE Puzzlers, IEEE TV, Education Week, and the Virtual Speakers Bureau, all through this website. So if you scan it, you can see all the opportunities that you can get. So when you go there, this is actually how the volunteering portal looks. So you will sign in, of course, with your IEEE email, and you will be able to search for opportunities to volunteer in. Or you are able to also post your own opportunities and find your own volunteers who will volunteer with you. If you want, for example, a volunteer to help you to see your website, maybe to help you in your project, you can ask for a volunteer, and there will be someone who will try to help you by volunteering on the portal. So it's a great way to engage with IEEE people and to have lots of relations. And you can also have some preferences that are remote or local. So you can either work remotely, online, or you can have some local ones, and you can specify that it is a volunteering opportunity in Lebanon. Now, finally, I wanted to just show you like an example, a life story about me. So I talked a lot about lots of things you can do in IEEE, lots of opportunities that you can have, but could you actually do it all? Actually, yes, you can. And I did, and I know you can. And anyone who works towards their goal and who tries their best to achieve everything and to engage with the community can actually accomplish it. So I actually got to be part of the IEEE Exclaim team for this year. I was part of the public relations team. I got to be part of IEEE Day Core team, which is also the team who takes care of the celebration of IEEE all around the world. We also have the IEEE TV, where I was an ambassador, and I was promoting IEEE TV and working on enhancing it. I also got the chance to work with the Virtual Speakers Bureau as the advertising lead. The IEEE Puzzlers, I am now the Puzzlers lead. And also, and this is a very important one, on this one on the left, I got to attend a very high-level meeting in IEEE for the community that takes care of all the activities of IEEE, like the IEEE students, young professionals, the activities that we have, and everything. So I got to attend it and present and meet all of them, all of these because of my engagement with the volunteering that I do. So if you do all of this, you will be able, of course, to become like me. I also got recognized by the IEEE president last year, and he sent me a gift to my house. And it's really nice because, you know, you are always trying to volunteer, trying to do your best. And when you get recognized for it, it pushes you to do more. And that's what actually happens for me. So before all this, I got rejected too many times, and I still get rejected. And I applied, for example, for a position in IEEE Potentials magazine. And although I was in the finalists, I did not get it. But it's okay, because you always try to work on yourself, and hard work will pay off. And I want you to keep going and to keep trying to use all of the tools of IEEE in your own professional life, in your own career, or also to use it on your IEEE goals. So thank you. And I hope you will connect with me if you want on LinkedIn or on WhatsApp. And I am ready to answer all of your questions.
Thank you, Cybele, على البرزنتيشن الحلوة. عن جد it was very informative. إذا حدا بحب يسأل سيبال شي سؤال قبل ما نختم. Feel free to unmute or raise your hand. إذا حدا بيبقى بيحب يسأل سيبال, you can find her social media حطتهم screen share. ونحن حنرجع نبعث لكم ايميل فيه كل الريسورسز اللي بتعيزكم. Thank you again, Cybele, and thank you, Dr. Nadine, for presenting to us المعلومات اللي كتير مهمة على ال IEEE, وإن شاء الله يكون الكل استفاد واهتم بهذا الشيء.
Our pleasure.
Thank you for inviting us. إن شاء الله تكونوا كلكم استفدتوا, وأكيد feel free to contact us.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Have a nice evening. Bye-bye.